Hey everybody, my name is Andra Dowling, and by day I teach first grade, and I have 3 children of my own, and by night I sell Norwex. And what started me on this trek with Norwex is this travel sized EnviroCloth, which I am going to give away today as a prize. I won this at my first party, and it made me fall in love with Norwex, and today I'm going to give one to you. Do any of you here own Norwex? Oh, you do? What's your favorite part? Your favorite thing to use? I know, the EnviroCloth is so awesome. It's right here. It's your all-purpose cleaner. We're going to talk about it in a minute. What's something else that one of you likes? Oh, yeah, the bathroom scrubbing mitt. That's my husband's favorite. It's awesome. We love it so much. And is anyone here new and has never heard of Norwex before? Okay, well, I'm going to educate you in that right now. I want to start off by giving you some bad news. And guys, watch me because I would have had this ready. Hold on. All right. Sorry. I normally have those questions, first 3 questions, okay? And I hand them out to someone. So I say, can you read this question for me? And the person says, how many new chemicals have been created over the last 50 years? And people guess and guess, oh, higher, nope, much higher. And then I show them 84,000. I know, isn't that crazy? 84,000 chemicals have been created in the last 50 years. Some might be good, some might be bad, but we don't know. Can someone read question number 2? And the person reads, out of those 84,000 chemicals that have been created, how many have been tested for our safety? And then people guess, and you say lower, 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 and then you show them, and the answer is 200. People are like, whoa, and I say, no, that's even crazier, because 84,000 chemicals have been created, and only 200 have been tested for our safety. So think of all the others that have not. And then you show the third question, you ask someone to read it, and it says, out of those 200 chemicals that have been tested for our safety, how many have been banned in the US? And the answer ends up to be 9. And then you say, that's the craziest part of all, because if 9 out of 200 were banned in the US because they were unsafe, think of how many have not been checked and what is surrounding us. So the good news is that Norwex can help us have a safe haven for our house where we can learn to clean without blasting chemicals into our house. So I'd like to start off by asking you to look in your catalog, and the first person that can tell me what page the basic package is on is going to get to choose one of these shapes leading toward our prize at the end. So look for the basic package. It's the EnviroCloth and the window cloth together. And then somebody shouts out, page 50, or I give a hint, it's near the back, and they shout, page 50. And I say, yes, page 50. So on page 50 is our basic package, which includes these 2 cloths. People call them Ernie and Bert, the wife and the husband, wax on, wax off. These are the 2 main enchiladas. These 2 together can clean 85% of your house just using water. You think, what? Just using water? Yeah, no chemicals, no soap. And then you're going to ask me how. Well, I'm going to show you. Come over with me to this window. On this window, I have 3 little people drawn because that is my daughter and my twins that are 5. And I'm not really one of those people who, was all into organic food and all that stuff. But these 3 people are one of my main reasons for wanting to do Norwex. First, it was just to buy a mop because I loved the products. But now it's because if I can make a safer place for my kids, why would I not try to do that? The second thing says in number 26, and it's a statistic that stuck in my head. And the statistic was that it takes 26 seconds for chemicals to enter our largest organ, which is our skin, and get into our blood system. And nowadays, more than 200 chemicals are found inside the core blood of babies when they're born, just through the mother. That's scary, right? So anyway, the EnviroCloth is always one that you use wet. If I had this butter on my window, how would you normally clean it? Everyone goes, Windex, paper towels. I say yes. So as I'm cleaning this, think about how much Windex you would be squirting onto this buttered window and how many paper towels you will be using. And right now, every time I do this, I think about how many squirts. And we're so used to chemical cleaning that we walk into someone's house and we think that the house smells super clean, when really it's not necessarily getting it clean the way that you think it is. So I washed that off, and the EnviroCloth is trapping that bacteria inside there. And I'm gonna use a window cloth to dry it. The window cloth causes no streaks to happen ever in your house, ever. On your windows or your mirrors. And this window cloth also makes everything shiny. So your stainless steel, your faucets, and this cloth right here, the EnviroCloth, clean the windows, but it also is your all-purpose cleaner. You can reach down and clean up a spill. You can clean the counter. And then, if you needed to, you can clean off your hands. You can even touch your face. And everyone will go, ugh. And then you tell them, yes, you can touch your face. And then they say, why? You would touch your face? You would touch that? And you say, yes, because a normal microfiber cloth that you go and buy at Kohl's, you could take one of your hairs, you slice it 6 times. That counts as microfiber. Norwex microfiber is 1/200th of one of your hairs. So it's super dense, and when you are wiping up the counter, it traps the bacteria inside and smothers it. And it's so dense that it gets right inside there, and it also has silver melted inside of it. So it's really important with proper use and care that you hang it by the knob, hang it by the tag, and let it dry. And when it is drying, hanging by the tag, the silver is going to work in cleaning out all the viruses so they don't come back, and the bacteria and all that nasty stuff, so your cloth doesn't smell. If you buy one from Kohl's, it doesn't have that silver and it doesn't have the density. It will pick up the bacteria, but it's like a one-time use before it starts to get disgusting. So that is something that really sets Norwex apart. And then I'll do the next part tomorrow. They usually ask you at this point about laundry, how you do laundry, and how often you wash it, and things like that. And I will do that part for you tomorrow and move on to the dusting mitt to show you how that works too. Okay, I also forgot that during this part, usually at the beginning, I usually ask them how many use Lysol wipes, and I show them the canister and tell them about the back and how it says that most people use Lysol wipes, and I say how it takes, like, you have to use enough Lysol wipes to have your surface wet for 4 minutes. People can't believe that. So then they get interested in that. So that's an important part. Okay, I hope that helped up through page 50 and the basic package. Okay, see ya. I'll do another one tomorrow. Bye.